Why, hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is for you, thank you so much for stopping by and welcome to tonight's stream. It is demo time. Playing Dearest Darling Dragon. Very excited. I've been wanting to play this demo since it was announced that it was out, but I just we had other things lined up and there was not really a good time to play this, but this weekend seemed like a good time because I just need some chill. My weekend has been okay. It's been very pretty normal, pretty chill. Did a lot of resting. Hi, Bryce. Lots of resting, and then today I went out, cause I needed to go get, toilet paper, cause I was pretty much out of toilet paper, and I was like, this is gonna be disastrous if I don't leave soon. Here, you know what? Let's pop over here for a quick second. It is very hot outside. I'll say hello, hello, hello. It's me. It's not like too hot right now. I mean, it's still gross. It's still like 90s, icky, yucky, but you know, not like horrible. So here's the thing. We did, and it all went to the house. It didn't go to me. Because I was like, no, I'm fine. I've got toilet paper. And then I was like, oh, shoot, I'm almost out of toilet paper. Now, to be fair, it's been like 3 weeks since we moved out. Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks. So, you know, that's an understandable amount of time to be like, oh, now I'm out of toilet paper. But I also needed to go get a Switch. I needed to get myself a Switch too. Because I feel like I deserve it. After everything, I feel like I deserve it. Yeah, I got the one that also comes with Pocopia. So I have Pocopia now. I just haven't set anything up because there was just I got home. I did my shopping. I got home, and I was so beat that I was like, I'm not even gonna open it up. I did also get 2 really cute shirts. 2 cute, like, shirt dresses, so that was fun. That was nice. I was very happy to get new shirts. Mostly because I looked at them and I was like, oh, they're me! They're so me! And to finally buy new shirts after, like, freaking pruning my closet so much. Felt good. But yeah, so I now have a Switch too. I also got the Cottagecore Eevee gamepad, as they had those, and I was like, I need. Do also want the Espeon Sylveon, Espeon Umbreon gamepad. They did have that, but I was like, I don't need to be buying 2 gamepads at this moment. Like, buying 1 gamepad, okay. That's fine. And then I also got, Advertise! Yeah. I also got, they had the Cottagecore Eevee little game card container thing. And I was like, I want that too. So after everything that I've had to deal with for the past couple weeks, past month, more or less, let's be honest, month and a half, year? Let's be honest, year? I decided I deserved it and nabbed them. But yes, yeah, life question, yeah. So yes, that is also, I needed to get it before. I mean, a $50 price increase ain't crazy, but whatever. That basically paid for the whatchamacallit, the gamepad. Exactly. And then I also wanted to have it so that I could play Fortune's Weave when it came out, because I pre-ordered that. But yes, so we have game to play. And I'm very excited about this game. I'm so excited about this game. Exactly. The $50 immediately went to the gamepad, though, so, you know. Take some, you lose some. But let's pop over here. Do. Why am I so low? I'm so little. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I get to unmute the game. Yeah. All right. That should be good. We'll see how everything is going. I may have to add some gain to this, but we'll see. But yes, also, hey, do you guys, if you are already a member, as a reminder, if you're not already part of Discord, you should go join Discord. But do you guys remember in the bragging channel that I said that I actually went and oh yummy, that I actually auditioned for a voice acting role? Well, I auditioned for a role for this game. This is the same developer, same studio that did the Sweet Valentine Chocolatier. So no, I'm just playing this game to play it. Did I win? I don't know. I don't know yet. I think auditions closed recently. But you know. So yes, I'm excited. We're gonna play. New game. Ring, 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 ring. Ugh. The phone is ringing. Also, funny story. Well, we'll get here as we play more. Aren't you gonna pick it up? Yeah. Should I decline the call? It's unknown caller. I apparently might have been woken up by this call. Fine. Answer. Against your better judgment, you accept the call. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to know where Mark Angel is, would ya? We got a lot of questions for him. He ain't around, is he? Another one of shit gang's loan sharks chasing after my deadbeat dad. Oh, fuck. It could be a boat. Yeah. I feel calm. I mean, like, if we're used to this, loan sharks coming after our dad, we're probably pretty calm. Cool and collected, you answer in monotone. No, he's not around. Please don't call this number again. With a heavy sigh, you carefully place your phone down before covering your eyes with your hand. After a moment, you're fine again. We had to take like 3 deep breaths. Did that seem like an overreaction? No, that seemed very reasonable. But you've dealt with debt collectors your entire life. Yeah. There was one time that I had a family member. I was hanging out with an extended member of my family, my Earth family. I don't remember exactly why. All I remember is that I was younger, and I think my Earth parents had to go do something, and they dropped me off with an extended member of family, and they got a. This was before like cell phones were big too, so this was like they got a call on their landline, and they picked up the landline, and it was a debt collector calling for their ex-spouse. That was some rage. That was rage I don't think young me had seen before. that family member ripped the caller a new one, and I was just sitting there going, oh, okay. Yeah. You've dealt with debt collectors your entire life. That shitty gambler father of yours. Yeah. You guys gotta tone down the Uma Musume gotcha games. You know? Possibly. The mother that ran off before you had any self-awareness as a toddler. Or all the unreliable adults in your life led you to become an expert at fending for yourself. Oh, wow. We've gone through some shit. And yet somehow you've decided to major in early education for divine beasts. Amazing. Oh. Now I get to tell you guys the funny story. So, I wanted to be a teacher for a while. I wanted to be a teacher for a while, specifically an animation teacher, because I had such a craptastic experience with my high school animation teacher. You know what? We're turning on the gain because it looks like it's really low. All right, that looks good. That's fine. I did have a pretty much a no anime allowed animation teacher, because she said there's no a no American job would hire someone who has an anime art style, or even a slightly anime inspired art style. Also, she wasn't even like an animation person. She was a film like student. She was a film teacher who basically got put with the animation people. So she was teaching us Maya, 3D Maya, without knowing how to use Maya. So she basically just, most of that class was us learning from different web tutorials, different video series. And if we had any questions about it, we couldn't ask her because she didn't know. I mean, we had to make a little short, an animated short. So that was where her like film expertise came in. She was like, make a story for this character and this animation and have it, you know, relay well. But beyond that, she was pretty useless. Be honest, and rude. She was really rude to me. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I already kind of knew about storyboarding and like all that stuff. So this wasn't anything like new to me. This was like my second year in like 3D modeling animation classes anyway. So, I mean, I learned new things because I was like studying on my own, and I like got really good at painting weights, which was hilarious because everybody hated painting weights. I basically ended up being the person that people went to. They were like, Prince, will you paint the weights on my character? It's all messed up. And I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. She hated this. She hated this, that people were like, this isn't where I work well. I'm gonna let somebody else who does that well do that and work on the things that I'm better at. Which, understandable, but also, like, painting weights, if you're gonna be a modeler, you don't really have to learn how to paint weights because that's like an animation pipeline thing. If you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna be good at modeling, you don't need to learn how to paint weights. Baby. Yeah. She also ended up, sabotaging one of my classmates' works. Because they went really crazy out with some, with like water effects and stuff. So they had to, their render took up a ton of time. And we had like 3 or 4 render farms in the classroom. This is how you know that I went to a pretty well-off school system, school district. Don't worry. All you need to know is that once you're done with getting everything animated and how you want it to look in Maya, you then have to basically render it out into a video. Because you can't just open up Maya and play your video. If you want to play your video, you need to play it in a video player. But in order to go between Maya and the video player, you have to render it out. Just like how if you do editing, like video editing, you have to render your thing to get your finalized product. Yeah, more or less. Basically, it takes a picture of every frame and puts it together. And it bakes in all the lighting. So if you have lighting effects and like water particle effects, those get baked in with the rendering. So this classmate I had, they went crazy with their rendering. Like they had particle effects, they had clouds, they had like actual like simulated water. It was crazy. They were some high level people. My little animation thing did have water, but I saved on the rendering time by just making it a texture that moved instead of having it be actually simulated water. But so this classmate and their partner, their render was like, it was gonna basically be like 24 hours to render this thing. It was a crazy amount of time. And there was another class after us that also needed to use the render base. So every time, if one of us wasn't done, there was a chance that our render could get stopped and you wouldn't know about it until you came back the next class period and figured out where your render stopped, if it stopped or if it was done. She consistently for like 2-3 weeks only stopped their render to move everybody over to let somebody else render. So their show wasn't fully rendered by the time class presentation final came, and it was not their fault. It was entirely because we had no access to the render farms. She was the one who had access to the render farms. We would just say go. We would hit go on the render farms and leave to go to our next class because this was high school. And she would stop always their render. So needless to say, for a long period of time, I was like, I'm going to become a teacher to take her job. As you can tell, I didn't end up doing that. But I considered it. Heavily considered it. I almost went to a completely different college to get a degree in teaching. And then I decided game development. Neither of which were great options. Yeah, you majored in early education for divine beasts. They told me there was absolute job security in this role. They said divine beast educators were in high demand, that my future would be guaranteed. They lied! They're all goddamn liars! I should have known not to trust anyone from the start. Sure enough, the only person you can rely on is yourself. After all this time, it finally came, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations on getting your license for Divine Beast Early Education. My name is Prince. City New Wise, State Greater Dragonia. Prince. At least they got my name right.
Joined the kingdom.
Whoa, 5 months! Whoa! At least I got my name right. Interesting that they put an H there. Carefully storing your license in your wallet, you start your job search one more time. Dearest Divine Dragon. 5 months later, holy shit. Yeah. It was pointless. The 5 months you spent looking for a job with your license were just as fruitless as the months before you had your license. Having the certification in hand doesn't even matter if you never get a call back. Yeah, everyone feels this a little too deeply. Also, how is my voice? Am I too loud? I keep seeing it get really high up there, but also I feel like I've been really soft in the past, so... I can't even get a dang interview. Squish. Oh no. Your eyes bulged as you stared down at your left foot in trepidation. You knew you had shit luck, but this might be a little too literal. No! Russell. For crying out loud! Looking down at your right foot, you heave a sigh in relief. Seems you stepped on a stack of soggy newspapers with your other foot. Bending down to pick it up, one of the articles catches your eye. The Dragonian Inquirer. Breaking news. Battle for the city continues. Help wanted. At the limit of scholarly inquiry? Oh. Breaking news. The battle for the city. Breaking news. 2 dragons identified as high caliber Algebranon, Mr. E, and an unknown type Eastern Dragon wreaked havoc across the city on Saturday evening, destroying multiple office buildings and collapsing the 888 freeway overpass at West Star Vertiga. This comes as the 3rd incident in a string of conflicts regarding ancient dragon territory ownership. Yeah, H for hot dragon. When asked about the escalating tensions between dragonkind, Mr. E responded, no comment. Guess I better not take that overpass. Then again, I don't own a car. Problem solved. Help wanted. Help wanted. Divine Beast educator for Princess Petra's Academy for Young Divine Beasts.
Looking for a Divine Beast educator. For licensed early educators, welcome to apply. Now accepting applications by phone. Must provide copy of DEDV certified license once confirmed by phone. Oh yeah.
Huh, this must be new. I thought I applied to every open position within a 50-mile radius. This has to be a sign.
You make a mental note of the phone number before using the soggy job ad from your right shoe to wipe the poop from your left shoe. My god. Yeah, they are desperate.
Several days later. Today's the day. Calling the number from the help wanted ad actually resulted in an interview. Today's the day. I'm finally gonna get a job. No more debts. No more collecting recycling to pay for a convenience store rice ball. No more leaky ceiling.
Well, you probably aren't going to be making enough to move, but yeah.
A job!
As you approach the academy gates, the distinctive smell of cigarettes wafts past your nose. Smoking? Outside a nursery? Oh, looking around. Head to the interview. All right. Why are we buying convenience store rice balls? Because we're broke. We're a broke bitch. Hello? Huh? What? What are you staring at?
Sorry, I didn't mean to stare.
No, I did mean to stare. I'm here for the job interview. I doubt that that's the person I need to talk to. Smoking in front of a nursery? This one.
Smoking? In front of a nursery? My guy, what is wrong with you?
You make a show of looking the man up and down so he knows you're judging him. Here's the thing. I wouldn't have said anything. I would have just stared for a second and left. The apron around his waist makes it very apparent that he works for the nursery. Are you to judge? Prude. Languidly putting out his cigarette on the pavement, the man flicks it away. You're not even gonna throw it away correctly? You must be the new hire. Stop wasting my time and come in.
Okay. Following the grouchy smoking man inside, you're relieved to see a teacher's room coming into sight. Thankfully, the occupants seem friendly.
Hey! It's the character!
Prince! Welcome! I'm Sarah, who you spoke with over the phone. It's so great to see you!
Hey! Yes. Dog. And hey! That's the character I auditioned for.
Did you get a copy of my license, and did you have any questions for me before?
You saw the help wanted ad? That old geezer's plan actually worked?
Lainey! So good of you to join us.
Do you have a copy of that ad? I want to see it.
No, I must have misplaced it.
You sweat, recalling the way it was sacrificed to save your shoe.
That's totally fine. Can I see your license? I'd just like to verify in person.
You hand the license to Sarah, who holds it up to the light and turns it this way and that to verify the anti-forgery watermarks.
If I'm correct, you're a human, right? That's right. Nice. I'm a golden retriever divine beast and the dean of the Academy's a dragon. I promise you he's not involved in any of the recent territory battle stuff.
Yeah, golden retriever.
Satisfied with her inspection, Sarah flashes you a reassuring smile and returns your license to you.
The one in the newspaper?
Yes, exactly. That unknown dragon is wreaking havoc in the city.
Unknown my ass.
Lainey.
Shrugging, Lainey shoves both hands in his pocket with a tch. The Dane is like 1,000 years old, so it's obvious he doesn't give a shit about the younger dragons fighting. I'm far too fusty for... Fusty? Fusty is an interesting word I don't think I've heard before. Far too fusty for the fights of youth, I'm afraid.
Don't say that, Dean. At least you're still alive and kicking.
Fo ho ho ho, fo ho ho. Lady shifts uncomfortably, muttering something under his breath.
Anyways, welcome, Prince. As I said, I'm Sarah, this is the Dean, and I'm sure you've had the pleasure of meeting Lainey. I hope we get along.
So I'm hired? Sarah turns to the Dean, who gives a single heavy nod.
You got the job! Congratulations!
That's it? Are we seriously gonna hire this person based on vibes alone? This is bullshit.
Lainey!
Sarah gives Lainey a reproachful look before dismissing his comments with a wave.
Welcome aboard, Prince.
At the sound of the bell, Sarah glances up at the office clock.
Ah, sorry, gotta run.
The dean also seems to have left at some point. Goodbye! His departure just as silent as his initial appearance. Also, yeah, he did just kind of like appear, and now he's gone. He's interesting. Leaving only you and your smoking coworker behind. What was his name again? Larry, Lancey, Laney. It's Laney. He was Laney. Yeah, invisible dragon powers. So the dean is a dragon, Sarah is a golden retriever, and you... Are you a human like me, Laney? Human, huh? That's racist. Hey! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to assume. Half mermaid, half minotaur. How the fuck does that work? You got the human portion of both. Dear God, can you imagine if he had like a fish tail and a minotaur head? God, that would be an existence. That would be an existence. As you can see, I got the human half of both. Yeah, I have seen that Tumblr post. Anyway, you better mind your own business while you're here. I'll go snooping around, stirring up shit. Taking a step forward, lady uses the slight advantage he has in height to look down at you. I mean it. What the heck is your problem? We haven't even met yet. You know what? Yes, my Slayers had the best fish people designs. Mostly fish with just arms and legs. Mostly fish, though. 'Twas mostly fish. Alright, you know what? We're gonna be slightly antagonistic to this man. He's smoking in front of a children's nursery. The heck is your problem? What the heck is your problem? I'm sorry for getting your race wrong, but that doesn't mean you could treat me like this. Yeah. Just keep your distance and I'll keep mine. Okay, fine, jeez. Disdaining to answer further, Lainey shakes his head before leaving the room. Hi, Andre! What is wrong with that guy? I don't know. He has an attitude. Yeah, Phantom would have been going. Oh my god, does he have a minotaur cock? Ugh, water. Not really knowing where to go next, you wander your way to the children's classroom. Hey! You found your way around! Doubting an excited bird beast zooming around the room and trying to gently shake a clingy panda beast off of her right leg, Sarah cracks an exhausted smile. I know we still have a lot to talk about, but you're a licensed educator yourself. I'm sure you have some lesson plans handy for your time from your time in college or something. Yeah, it's like I can hear his spirit with me. Anything, please help me. To start with, do you think you could look after Foxina? Sure, I'll give it a try. Great, let me know if you have any questions. Your first ward, Foxina, the yellow fox beast. Make this fox purple and I am immediately all over it. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Make it purple like my fox husband, and I'll be like, my child. To raise your divine beast, select 6 early education classes at the beginning of the week. As all classes raise stats, but they have varying impacts on mood. Yeah, it's a raising sim. It's I think it's kind of similar to Volcano Princess, in that like you're raising your children. Oh, blessings. Watch your ward's mood. If mood gets too low, you'll fast track your way to getting fired. Don't get fired. Oh, baby math. Oh, my heart. Reading time. Read a book. Basic math for Foxina. Minus 25 mood. My god. Physical education. Healthy exercise for Foxina. Art class. Paint pretty pictures with Foxina. Ethics and morality. Oh shit. Oh shit, I love the ethics class for babies. The thought of an ethics class for babies is so fucking funny. And then playtime. Take a break with Foxina. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do...
I mean, the only thing... Foxina doesn't seem to mind physical education. And doesn't seem to mind art class. Yeah. Let's do art class. Physical education. Playtime. Baby math. Playtime. Reading. Yeah, okay. We're trying to keep a pretty balanced stat distribution. Morality is being kind of low, but you know. Foxina is quite the artist. Her painting of her mother and little brother wins a prize. Aww. Foxina loves sports. Aww, she gets along well with the other kids, but likes to hog the ball in PE. Oh, so fucking cute. Playtime is great for the kids, but tiring for you. Luckily, Foxina is super cute. The chair game. Oh, okay. They are so adorable. You decide to teach the kids the concept of numbers through a chair game. I will be honest, I do not have a lot of experience interacting with young children. I think the youngest kids I've interacted with were the twin 2-year-olds from my host family in Japan when I was during my college trip. And that was a while ago. And that's about, I think even like the kids I interacted with during family reunion, which was like a year later, they were like older too. They were like 6, I want to say. I don't think I've ever interacted all that much with young kids. Okay, the kids gradually understand how to count, when to sit, and when to stand. Some kids fall down from their chairs and break down crying. Oh, the class is a semi-success. Oh gosh, yeah. I don't have, none of my cousins or my younger Earth brother have any kids. I actually don't think any of them are married. I have one that's engaged, but I don't think they're gonna have kids. Yeah, poor Coco. Math +5, mood +5. Oh, okay, you spent some time explaining basic addition to Foxina. Yeah, well, I'm the second oldest. I'm the second oldest here on Earth, so... Playtime is great for the kids, but tiring for you. You read The Dragon King and the Fox to Foxina. Now she firmly believes she is a lost princess. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm technically... There's only one cousin who's older than me. And then I'm the eldest after that. But... A successful and productive week of classes completed. Foxina's about to shapeshift. Oh. 2? Oh, Foxina shapeshifted into a nerdy fox humanoid. She's nerdy. My achievements in math have led to this. Oh, fuck. Sorry. My achievements in math have led me to discover the deeper meaning of life. Oh. Foxina pushes up her glasses, which catch the light and glint suspiciously. Oh no, my child, what have I done to you? Now that Foxina is a humanoid, your job with her is done. Oh, okay. Foxina will head to elementary school for education with other humanoid children. Yeah, keep an eye out for when your wards are ready to hatch or shapeshift. Well, this is just the first one. Things are going great at your new job. Now, with no specific ward, your job is to look after all the children equally. Some of the kids are a handful, but you're finally getting the hang of your new schedule. Ring, ring, ring. Shit. Everything would be perfect if this recent round of debt collectors could just stop harassing you. The kids give you a curious look as you quickly block the number and hide your phone. So, as I was saying... After a couple more math and reading sessions, you go on your long-awaited break. It's a baby! Office? Oh, we can talk to everybody! Courtyard. End break time. We're gonna drop another save here. What happens if I talk to the kiddo? Is that Foxina? Wiping your eyes, you stare at the little white fox beast in disbelief. Ha ha! Prince is stupid! You can't say his name, Croc. You have to say Miss. Miss Prince is stupid. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You start to think it was a mistake to talk to the kids during your break.
This is not old Foxina, Prince. It's a new Foxina. Stupid Miss Prince doesn't know new Foxina. Ha ha.
Yeah, resisting the urge to put a hand on your forehead, you crack a bittersweet smile and turn to the fox.
Nice to meet you, little one. What's your name? Foxina. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, we can't just ask why they're white. You can't just ask people that. So, she really was the new Foxina. Quietly wondering if she'll become your new ward, you take your leave from the rowdy little group. All right, well, let's talk to you then. What?
Why are you so hostile? You know what? Yeah, let's just ask. Why are you so hostile to me?
Am I hostile?
You're prickly.
Well, I have a lot going on. Nothing that the likes of you would understand.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, thank you for the empathy that I didn't ask for, I guess. Yeah, fuck. You can't just ask why someone's albino either. Lainey speaks harshly, but his eyes wander off shyly, pursed lips trembling.
Don't get your hopes up. You have to get back in my good graces.
All right, let's go. Let's talk to the dean. Ambling, how are you settling in?
Great, thanks for asking.
Your gaze wanders over to the dean for a moment before you answer. His stooped posture gives him the appearance of someone small. But judging by the length of his legs and torso, he was probably a force to be reckoned with back in the day. You wonder how tall he would be if he stood at full height. Catching yourself staring, you try to focus on the words coming out of his mouth instead. "'Tis unfortunate we found ourselves in financial folly these past fortnights."
Oh no.
Huh? Nothing for you to worry your precious head over. With a kind-looking smile, the dean casually returns to his business, ornaments on his horns tinkling as he moves. What the fuck do you mean we're in financial trouble? Dear God! You can only see the smile in his eyes since his bushy mustache covers his mouth. All right. Hey there, Sarah.
How are you doing with everything? Looking after the kids? Teaching? This is your first job as a Divine Beast educator, right?
I think I'm getting the hang of things.
Heck yeah! I knew you were a fast learner. Have you thought about who you'll take in as your next ward?
I swing around between her boys because I really wanted...
Barbie! Hi! Have you thought about who you'll take in as your next ward?
After Foxina, I'm not sure which kid I should take on.
Huh. Well, if you had a preference, what kind of kid would you like to look after?
I heard we may have to... I mean, we kind of accidentally got the best end. You know, like they're the true end.
Huh. I would like a kind kid. A kind one. That's the best kind of kid to me as well. I love well-behaved children.
I bet you do. Sarah seems to want to talk. Spend your break time with Sarah? This will take up your entire break period. Yes, all right.
So, I wanted to ask if you had any questions about the job. I know the onboarding hasn't been the greatest, but you did a fantastic job with Foxina. Thank you. It means a lot to me to hear that. To tell you the truth, I was a little unsure about you joining. We really need the help, but the Academy's been going through some tough times lately. I didn't know if the extra employee costs would be worth it. But now that you're here, I realize that the dean was totally right.
He mentioned something about financial folly?
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to hear that as someone so new to the job.
How long has this been going on? Dear God, please don't shut down the school. I just got a job. Yeah, we're getting paid.
It's been almost 6 months now. It started small with things disappearing from the office here and there, but then whole portions of our budget started to go missing.
How's it even possible? Isn't there anyone checking the accounts?
Shh.
Motioning for you to keep it down, Sarah leans in closer to speak, her voice almost at a whisper.
There's only you, me, the dean, the chief, the janitorial staff, and Lainey.
You don't mean? Sarah shrugs, her expression non-committal.
There are some shady folks lurking around the city, you know, people in real need of cash.
Yeah.
They're telling me they all owe him something. Him. You know him.
We know him? I'm curious. Oh, the debt collector guy. No. The guy that, our dad is in debt to.
Curious.
Stroking your chin, you can't help but tap into your inner devil.
No, I've heard he's quite good looking.
No!
Ew, gross! No matter how hot he is, he's a menace! I feel like that's just the Melrose and Yawns to me. No matter how hot he is, he's a menace! Don't, Prince! And I'm like, I've heard he's hot. I can't help it, the face card never declines.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Prince, we must not simp for evil men! No, I will simp for evil men! Fuck! Of course. Still, I can't help but wonder what Xinglong really looks like. Xinglong. Ah, they had the pronunciation guide somewhere. I don't remember. Ah, da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. No, it's in the. Where did it go? Ababa. Ababa. There we go. I don't remember where it is. I believe it is Xiguang, yeah. Yeah, takes more pictures. Da 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 da. Shh! His minions are everywhere! You don't need to be so cautious, Sarah. Wherever he is, I don't think he can hear us from this far away. Actually, depending on his species, perhaps he could. But you have no idea what he could be. Anyway, I heard the dean was looking to bring in help with our finances. He didn't mention any names, but I heard Eva might come, even though he's been stuck in that dang territory war for weeks now. You'll meet him soon, or at least, I hope you will. Anyways, we should get back with the kids. Thanks for listening to all my gossip.
Switching between voices is rough. I really wanted to keep her in her, like,
Bobby, hi! Hi, I'm Sarah.
But God, I keep switching down into my more natural register.
The rest of the week passes in a blur. Playtime, classes, and potty incidents have been keeping you so busy you barely have time to think about your problems. Today wasn't so bad.
No.
Unless you want me to go strong Southern. Wow, Prince. Prince, we do not simp for evil man. Maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to work my way out of poverty. Oh God, if only.
Ugh. Your mind is jolted back to the present by a suspicious sound ringing in the dark. So, turning your head to the side, you do your best to ignore it.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Yeah. La 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 la. I can't hear a thing. Help. Damn it! You're almost home. Do you really want to risk running into trouble now? Follow the sound. Deciding to check it out, you cautiously track the sound to its source. As you follow the intermittent groans, a trail of wet droplets begins to stand out against the dark pavement. The droplets merge as you get closer to the sound, forming a substantial rivulet of liquid, darker and thicker in consistency than water or urine. Suppressing your urge to run, you slowly approach the source of it. Oh! Oh no! He's hurt! Wow. He doesn't look bad, all bloodied up. It's a man, eyes tightly shut, sitting in a pool of what you can only assume is his own blood. It seems like he was trying to apply pressure to his wounds before he lost consciousness. Oh no, he's hurt! He's hurt! Holy shit! Okay. Ding, ding, ding. We're gonna call an ambulance. I mean, well, we could try to help and then call an ambulance, because they're going to say apply pressure to the wounds. Try to help. Bending down to check his condition, you try to assess if the man could be moved. As you focus on his injured torso, you feel a weak tug on your sleeve. Striking green eyes meet yours through half-lidded slits, sending a shiver through your entire body. The bleary gaze becomes sharp and focused for just a moment as it locks onto you, seeming to want to burn you into his memory. Pupils rapidly widening and contracting once. The man passes out. Oh, fuck! Hey, you can't pass out like this! Thankfully, his legs are still somewhat able to support him, and he's willing to stumble along with you. Where are we taking him? While he's extremely heavy, you can tell that he's unconsciously trying his best not to lean his full body weight on you. Ah! When his face unintentionally brushes against your skin, you feel an undeniable physical spark of electricity. Shocked, you somehow manage not to topple over, but the man's face flushes a vaguely erotic shade of pink. Oh! Hey! I don't have the equipment to do fun things with your stab wounds, so don't get your hopes up. What was that just now? Should I really be bringing this man home? Why are we bringing him? No, that's a great question. Why are we bringing him home? He should go to the hospital. We should help him and then call the ambulance. Gently leave him be. He's gonna bleed out. Take him home. I've brought him this far. I can't just abandon him now. Resolving to take the man... Yeah, we're kidnapping him. Resolving to take the man home and look over his injuries, you hoist his arm around your shoulder up to get a better grip. After removing the man's clothes, and lightly cleaning his wounds, you patch him up. Although the motions are familiar, the man you're bandaging is nothing like your father. Oh, fuck. Well, that took all the hot out of the scene immediately. Oh. Yeah. Look. Why did we immediately think of that? Probably because we've done this to we've bandaged our father's wounds before. And yeah, of course, Verdant. I don't have anything that could get this tagged inappropriate use of stab wounds. So, you know. I feel like your father. Yet. Correct. Yeah, fair. Well, okay, our dad is a gambling addict that owes a lot of money to some bad people. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gotten stabbed multiple times. Each breath he exhales seems to carry a natural, comforting scent. Roughly dragging the man to bed, you can't help but nod off. Amazing! We brought this man into our house, tended with his wounds, and then fell asleep. If this man has any bad intentions for us, we're fucked. Oh! Well, instead, if there's evidence, there's what? Evidence about what? Evidence about what? Yeah. I do not have anything not safe for work on my throne. The only things not safe for work on my throne are my smut books. And those don't even look bad. You know, I will say Throne has so many, a lot of sex workers do use Throne. Which awesome, love that for them. So there is a lot of sex toys on Throne. Which is hilarious when Throne is like, here, recommended gift. Like, these gifts are popular. Recommended by other users. And it's just, yes, sex toy, dildo, sex toy, dildo, sex toy, dildo. It does make navigating the page, kind of like a minefield. Yeah. It's so funny. It's so funny. Absolutely amazing. Also, yes, I do love that we fell asleep next to this man. We crawled in bed with him? Why did we do that? Why's my blanket so heavy? Your eyes shoot up with a silent gasp. I love our options. Pretend to be asleep. Examine the stranger. Run to the kitchen to grab something to defend yourself with.
I mean, yeah, but we could have slept in like a chair or something. Pretend to be asleep. You know what? I want to see what this man does when he wakes up and realizes that he's in a stranger's bed, bandaged, and cuddling them. Holly? Holly! Holly! The saucer of thoughts! Immediately went to that. Absolutely unlikely to happen, but wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny? For this scenario, he could get bandaged up. Yeah, Jarlaxle could need to be bandaged up, and then Saucer could be like, healing word, and then there would be no need for bandages. We're gonna pretend to be asleep. I want to see what the fuck this man does when he wakes up. You close your eyes again, pretending to be asleep. Yeah. From behind, you hear a shocked gasp, followed by a gentler sigh. Satanica! Get bonked. Get bonked. Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess it also depends on how badly at every other fight. It depends on how badly the fight goes. It could go badly. Sasura is not known for good strategy. Thank you. The man's gentle whisper tickles your ear before it switches to an unmistakably pained groan. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. Okay? The strain of the man's voice tempts you to open your eyes again, but before long you hear a rustling sound and some light whooshes. Based on the sound, you surmise that the man must have put his shirt back on, then opened and shut the balcony door. The balcony? Sir, please! You don't need to do that! Please live! You fucking jumped out the balcony! Oh, okay, you hear and feel the vibration of a massive pair of wings flapping as they get further from you, fading into the distance. You can't be sure, but it sounded like bat wings. Shocking that we were able to tell that. I love that. The piece that follows lures you back into a peaceful sleep. Okay, I need to see what happens if we just fucking stare at him. Now, examine. Shiny emerald green horns poke out where his forehead meets his hairline. It's obvious the man is one of the rarest divine beast species of all, a dragon. Yeah, exactly. Judging from his color pattern, your background as a divine beast educator tells you that he's either a Wisevern or an Algebron. Algebragon. Yeah. Probably. Before your eyes have time to continue pondering his dragon type, he opens his eyes, directly meeting yours. Yeah, Algebra Dragon. He freezes. Oh. Hello. I don't know what else I would have expected him to say, but God, is he very nonchalant about this. Hello. This is terribly embarrassing. I'm so sorry to disturb your peace like this. It's no trouble. If you don't mind, I'd like to get up now. Oh! Not realizing you'd been using the man's arm as a pillow, you quickly scramble out of your position in the man's arms. Almost leaping off the bed, you turn back to look at the man, now sitting upright. Yeah, let's talk to him now. Groaning, he holds his stomach. Ugh. Should I take you to the hospital? No, that's quite all right. Are you sure? Because I think I should take you to the hospital. I mean, I didn't. Let's be honest. I didn't, and instead I took you to my house, which... very odd thing for us to do, but... maybe you should go to the hospital now. You didn't bleed out overnight. I just need a moment to compose myself. For a moment, air seems to visually twist and fluctuate around the man. You blink rapidly and rub your eyes. Satanica! That's so bad! Get bugged again. You get bugged again. Get bonked again.
What? Were you seeing things just now?
I'm Everestus. You can call me Eva. Ugh. The man winces for a moment, obviously battling through the pain to talk with you.
Are you sure you don't want to go to the hospital? I'm a licensed divine beast educator, so I know a couple of reputable places.
I'm fine, but thank you for the concern. Glancing at the time on his wristwatch, Ava exclaims in shock. Shit, I'm gonna be late. I'm sorry for getting blood all over your floor.
Did you?
But I have an appointment that I absolutely cannot miss. His eyes wander over your dirtied floor before rushing to collect his things. I've left my business card on your coffee table. Please call me. For cleaning fees or if you ever need anything.
Ah, you owe me a life debt now. I'll think about it and call that debt at the most inconvenient time. Thanks.
After seeing the man off, you also make haste to prepare for work as well.
All right. Well, oh, perfect timing for the ad. Perfect timing for the ad.
Oh my god. This is so much fun. I'm loving this already. I am absolutely loving this.
Take a sip, okay.
I've had so much water today. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, there's bits and pieces of the Raising Sim, and there's more
Raising Sim to come, but ugh. Goodness. Yep, this is just the demo. I do not know how long it is. But we absolutely, I mean, sadly, we can't go for much longer than another hour. Just because gotta go to work tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you guys, crazy thing happened Friday. I completely forgot about talking about it yesterday. My Earth Dad got himself locked out of the house. I was, you know, doing work. I was getting ready to, it was like 4:30. So I was like, okay, yay, gonna have D&D. And he calls me and I'm like, oh, interesting. What, you know, we work on a bunch of stuff together. So I was like, oh, I wonder if he has a question about something. And he starts the call off with, I need your help. And I was like, uh-oh. Like, I locked myself out of the house. I was like, how the hell did you lock yourself out of the house? But I do have extra keys. In fact, I have a key to every door in the house. So I was like, all right, I'll come over. Because he was like, I don't know how I locked myself out of the house. And I was like, yeah, I don't know how you would lock yourself out of the house, but okay. So I drove my way over, and you know what's crazy? There's like 2 locks on the door. It's got one of those like knob locks. And that, as we found out, my key doesn't really work with. And also we found out if you lock the knob lock, it will still let you, if you lock the knob lock while the door is open, you can close the door and it will then be locked. Like it doesn't like stop the, you know, like the metal bar thing that sticks out of the door. It doesn't stop it from moving. It's a super risky feature. So that's how he got locked out. And I was like, oh my God. And here's the thing. I don't have a garage door opener yet. That was one of the things we need to get me. So we were, because I was like, oh, if I had the garage door opener, I just opened the garage door, we could get in through the garage. But no, so I had to go in through the back of the house. I had to go in through the backyard, through the back door, which had a chair in front of it because we're not really using the backyard, so there was a chair in front of the door. So I had to squeeze my way into the backyard, squeeze my way into the house, and unlock the door. What I thought was gonna be like a 2-minute unlock turned into 15 minutes getting this thing undone. It was crazy. It was wild. Well, we didn't have any open windows, so all of those windows are locked and you can't open them from the inside or the outside. You know what sucks? I now have to use the bathroom. That last drink of water is what did it. Zatannica! Well, none of the windows we had would have been workable, so that was a no-go for us. So I'm gonna throw the BRB on real quick. I will be right back. Yeah, then I got on Discord with my phone on speaker in the car as I drove back in order to make it in time. All right, I'm gonna throw this on. I will be back in like very shortly. Oh my God, this is the old BRB. Holy shit, it's the old BRB. I clicked the wrong one. All right. Yeah. This is the okay, this is the new one. Yeah, all the old things still exist on OBS and I probably need to delete them, but it's whatever for right now. I gotta go pee, be back! Hello, I return. Oh. My goodness. All right, back to this. Told you guys I would be back quickly. All right. Here we are. The events of last night and this morning distracted you throughout the day, but you managed to pull through. Did that even really happen? Yep, we did drag a half-dead man into our house, bandage him up, and then sleep next to him. Sleep deprived, you half wonder if you imagined the whole thing. You swat away the negative energy while doing radio exercises with the kids. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. Friday? It's not Friday. Tomorrow, not today. Shrieking Croc stomps around the classroom, demanding for Friday to come faster. You know what? I also feel like I want Friday to come faster, but that's because I want to play with my friends. Zatannica? Duck and cover. I'm coming for you. You yourself are also looking forward to Friday. I know. Your first real paycheck transferred directly to your bank account. Not some cash paid under the counter at a shady part-time job. The day seems to be smooth sailing until Sarah gets a call. Swiftly excusing herself from the activities, Sarah enters the hall and closes the door behind her. The action strikes you as a little odd, but you do your best to continue the class without her. Peeking through the classroom door's window, you catch a glimpse of Sarah's face. Her expression is unlike anything you've ever seen on her before. Brows furrowed, eyes dull, lips deeply slanted downwards.
I understand.
Beep. I lost the voice. I gotta get back into it.
Barbie, I understand.
Ending the call, Sarah opens the classroom door and approaches you with hurried, frantic footsteps.
Is everything okay?
Prince, I hate to ask this, but do you think you could help close up for today? It was supposed to be me and Lainey, but something came up. I have to leave for right now. Leave right now.
Right now?
Yes, right now. I'm so sorry.
Just speak in a dog accent? Yeah. Woof, woof. Woof, 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 woof.
Lainey should be on duty as well. I know he's not the most reliable, but there's a good soul inside him deep down. I think. Anyway, I need to run. Call me if anything comes up, but I need to get to the hospital ASAP.
The hospital?
Talk later, Prince.
Sarah practically sprints to the teacher's office, leaving little but a gust of wind behind her.
Yeah, sure. Lainey, like he's gonna be of any help.
Slowly but surely, the sky darkens, and the kids are all picked up by their parents. Lainey, as expected, is nowhere in sight. Well, I'll see if I can follow the standard procedures then. Checking each classroom, turning off each light, and locking each door of the nursery, you make your way around the perimeter. Hello? There's a man. There's the man. There's the man. It may just get... Oh, Lainey, there you are. Oh, the man's gone! Oh, the man is gone! I knew I saved her for a purpose. Holy shit, that was terrifying. He was gone. Squinting your eyes, you can vaguely make out the shape of a man placing something large in the middle of the courtyard.
At this time of night? This can't be anything good. Hey, you there! You're looking awfully suspicious.
Panic, the man takes off running.
We're going to chase after him. Mustering up all the speed you build up running from debt collectors.
Holy shit! You race after the man and manage to full body tackle him.
Ow! Let go of me!
A breathy gasp escapes from the other party as electricity surges through your fingertips again. The shock is inexplicably familiar.
Eva?
In the darkness, the suspicious man seems to turn his head away from you, embarrassed. Yeah. In the chaos, your hands latch onto a thrashing limb thicker than a child's waist. You reflexively give it a squeeze. It feels surprisingly cold and scaly to the touch. Ha! Oh, a strange husky moan rings out in the night, out of place for the situation. Hey, watch where you're touching! Grabbing your arms and rotating them away from his body in one swift move, the stranger shakes you off and takes flight. Wait a minute.
He's flying?
Giant dark wings carry the mysterious man far, far away until he becomes a small pinpoint that blends into the night sky. Blood glistens on your hand in the dim light of the moon.
I didn't tackle him that hard, did I?
yeah, we're laying hands. We are laying hands. He tripped and fell on his dick. It was giant and scaly. Holy shit.
At a loss, you refocus your attention on the mysterious item the man left behind.
An egg?
He gave birth. He gave birth and he abandoned it. This isn't a safe haven box, sir. I mean, maybe it is, but that is definitely an egg. Hey, shit. Yeah. Hey, shit, where's Phantom's, you should give birth now picture? Where is it? Shit, I need it. I need it. Things I never thought I would ever say. Where's the give birth now picture? It's in memes by Phantom. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. You should give birth now. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Now we just put that somewhere around here. No, we won't. Yes, I would like to remove it. But doesn't it make sense? Doesn't it make sense? An egg? You squat down and pick the egg up, momentarily puzzled by the situation. You feel a brief but familiar current from the egg. Is this mana? Being a normal human since birth, you can't be sure. Of course, you had fantasies of becoming the chosen one and unleashing untold levels of magical power, but those ended when you reached your junior year of high school.
Still, you can feel some indescribable connection with this egg. Something powerful.
Sitting under the egg is a note, apparently held in place by the weight of the egg itself. Ah, shit! This is a safe haven baby box! Please take good care of my egg! I leave it in your hands.
I don't know, Phantom, why is?
Maybe because it makes sense.
Maybe because it tracks. You should give birth now. Please take care of my egg. I leave it in your hands.
Yeah.
That's it?
You just abandoned your giant egg here with a measly note?
What a piece of...
Jingle.
Apparently not.
Still holding the egg in your arms, you bend down to see what you accidentally kicked. Gold coins are spilling from a sack almost as big as the egg itself, glowing dimly in the starlight.
The solution to all of your problems.
The most money you've ever seen in your entire lifetime.
All here in cold hard cash. How much is it here? Wait! Fuck! I missed Tana's birthday! I thought it was next Thursday. I had it in the wrong day. Happy birthday to Danica. Happy birthday to you. Well, Danica's already gonna get a gift. That was already a plan. I don't know what else Danica wants from me. He has access to most everything. If he was like, hey, Prince, read this, or hey, Prince, do this, I would be like, all right. That's part of the perks you get when you become my friend, is you kind of get access to some favors. Do a flip? Fuck no. Sorry. Oh, wait, hold on. I can do a flip. There you go. There's your flip.
Phantom! Phantom! Phantom!
Fine. Fine. Fine.
It's time to peg the birthday boy.
Let's not. Let's not and say we did.
Let's just not, actually. As you instinctively remove one hand from the egg to reach for the coins.
No! Holy shit! I almost fucking dropped the egg!
We're screaming. Panting, you ignore your scraped knees and elbows and confirm that the egg is still intact.
Hi, Drippy! Posture. Ugh, fine. Are you okay, little guy?
No matter how much debt you're in, this is still someone's baby.
Ugh. Hydration. Water's gone. A baby divine beast. A creature to be protected. Not dropped in an oopsie while some broke girl was scrabbling to loot coins off the floor. Not heartlessly abandoned at a nursery in the middle of the night. Oh, so close. You and me both, giant egg. You and me both.
Wrapping your arms more securely around the egg, you can't help but cuddle it, perhaps seeking to comfort both the egg and yourself.
You decide to take the egg home for the night.
Huh? In your dreams, something is snuggling with you.
Oh, did Mr. Green Dragon come in to cuddle us to say thanks for taking care of his egg?
Yeah, I would sit on the egg to keep it warm. Scales, hard but smooth and a little rough to the touch. A warm, fuzzy feeling fills your heart as your hand strokes over it, enjoying the pure connection of souls.
A wet lick on your hand shocks you awake.
Oh.
You know, possibly we're dreaming about cuddling the baby.
Thankfully, there's nothing in the room that would actually be able to lick your hand, but you notice the egg has somehow made its way onto the bed from the little nest of blankets you left it in.
How the fuck did that happen? Oh no, Verdant. Did you clip that? Did you clip that, Verdant?
You did. You did.
Did I pick it up in my sleep?
No, the father came by. Deciding it's too early to think about that, you roll over and fall back asleep, taking care not to push the egg off the bed. This is gonna be fucking up there with when Phantom half tricked me into that clip.
Well, I guess I can't just leave the egg home alone. A mysterious... Puppy. A mysterious man left an egg and a crap ton of coins at the nursery last night? Yep. I wonder who it could have been, though I do have my suspicions. Who do you think you know who left it here? I have a feeling, but I'll respect their privacy for now if you don't mind. What? You're just gonna leave it at that?
Sarah shrugs with a helpless smile.
Huh.
Turning the egg around in place, Sarah scrutinizes the egg from various angles before putting her hands on her hips and facing you again with a smile.
I suppose there's not much to it except to raise him then.
Raise him then? How do you know it's a him?
Better than it, right? I guess. We canine types have a good nose for this kind of thing, too. That's funny. He kind of smells like you, Prince. Did you, No. Never mind.
Are you asking if I fucked a dragon?
I don't think that's possible, at least not for a normal human. Oh, what? Wait, tell me, Sarah.
Ahem. Did you lay this egg? Except his Prince, did you lay this egg? The dean interrupts before you can hear the rest of what Sarah is trying to say. Prince, since you have no wards even but now, why not take him in?
You're saying I should take him in as my new ward? Are there going to be any issues with tuition or guardianship? I mean, it doesn't seem like he can eat anything, but...
Did you milt this egg? What? I don't think milt is the correct verb. Milt is just fish sperm. So I don't think milting is the correct... Yeah, milt is not a verb. Yeah, it's the sperm containing fluid from the male fish, often called soft roe, and it is eaten. So I guess... What the fuck is this picture from the milt Wikipedia? Oh, collecting milt. Oh, jerking off fish. Oh, great. Can you imagine that? Welcome home, honey. What did you do at work today? I made fish come multiple times. Please. Oh God. Please look up milt in Wikipedia and just look at the picture, because I need you to understand that the way the man is holding this fish, I was so concerned that it was his dick. It's honest work, yeah. Collecting Chinook salmon milt. Yeah, I will proceed to pleasure myself with this fish. Yeah. Many cultures eat milt, often fried. Yeah. Milt as food. Yeah, so just like caviar, so you can eat fish eggs, and you can eat fish sperm, and you can eat fish. You can eat the entire life cycle of a fish. But no, I don't think this is a little too large to be milt. God, I hate that, Phantom. God, I hate that! God. The dev was talking about how they wanted to swing by stream if they could. Dear God, I hope they don't swing by now. This we're talking about fucking fish cum. Let's move on. Let's move on.
I think would it be all right for him to take classes and stuff that the other kids' parents are paying for? And what about his parents?
Your mouth twists into a mix between a pout and a frown.
Why would Eva do something like that?
I shall allow it. Let it be so.
No, it's Milt.
No!
I mean, whoever it was, they did leave a big bag of golden coins for us. You fulfilled your good deed quota for the entire year by leaving that bag of coins in the office before you left last night.
Milton fish. Fuck.
Although it pained you deeply, you figured it was better than being seen taking it for yourself on the surveillance cameras. These might actually cover half of our current debt.
You guys are in debt?
Yeah, well, we weren't just a short while ago, but since then things have become financially tight.
Oh, man.
Is it from hiring me? No, well, we've been needing some extra hands for a while now, and this is thankfully unrelated. Thank goodness. What should we call him? I mean, the egg. We can't really go around referring to it as the egg all the time, can we? Good point. Why don't you give him a name, Prince?
What should we name the egg? What do you guys think we should name the egg? And I'm gonna immediately veto Milton. I knew you guys were gonna say Eggward. Eggward is cute. Egbert is also cute. Mildred! Okay, you know what? A+ on making it work. Agatha, but we know it's a guy. We know it's a boy. I'll give you an A+ for Mildred, but immediately vetoed. I do like Eggward. Eggward is cute. Oh, what? Eggismund? Fine, we're going Eggward. Egdelgard! Egg Sheeran! That's just calling him Dr. Ivo Robotnik, yeah. It's some sing a twisted joke. Yeah. Egglius. Alright, Eggward it is. Fine, enough.
Eggward, huh? I like the sight of that.
The yokel!
I'm sure you'll do a fantastic job of raising him. Giggling, Sarah gives a little wave and leaves the room. The dean follows, slowly hobbling through the doorway. The stubby, scarred tail swaying behind him seems to indicate that he's in an extremely good mood. Well, I guess my new task is racing Eggward. I can do this. I'm a licensed divine beast educator after all. With Sarah and the dean's encouragement in mind, you start working on an education plan for Eggward. Can you even educate an egg? I guess. Well, since we're pretty certain that Fortune's Weave release date, we're not calling him Fortune's Weave release date. Yeah, how do we send the egg to PE? Oh, blessings.
Well, considering that I'm pretty certain... Oh god, no, Phantom!
No, Phantom, no!
Okay, considering that I'm pretty certain that this egg is from Eva, we are going to make this the smartest baby of all time. Baby math, how does the egg have a mood? And morality. And then we're gonna play. And then we're gonna read. And then we're gonna play. And then we're gonna do math again. And no! Alright. Let's go. Eggward is not a fan of math. The number seemed to summon primal fear from within him. Oh no. No, I'm sorry, baby. You teach Eggward about respecting his elders and helping those in need. Playtime is great for kids, but tiring for you. Luckily, Eggward is super cute. Also, I don't think Eggward can move. Counting to 10. Okay, you decide to make the kids learn numbers through exchanging sweets. However, some of them always disappear into the kids' mouths. The class is a failure, but the kids are very satisfied. Edward quickly becomes the richest in sweets because he can't eat them. He loves the feeling of hoarding them. Oh man, he really is a dragon. 1, 2, 3. It seems he will have to become better at counting to know his sweets fortune. Edward seems to have discovered how useful math is. Motivation goes up. Math up. Edward loves listening to you read, but being a kid, his attention span is quite short. I can just imagine the egg wiggling and then turning around. Excellent. Yeah. Yep. Oh, a successful and productive week of class is completed. Look, he's got plus signs. Oh, that's the end of the demo. Thank you so much for playing. Extremely rough right now. We hope to add a bunch of polished art and rewrites. Hopefully something truly fun and exciting for the final release. Yeah, updated demo in October or October 2026 or February 2027 stream next fest. Yeah, oh my god. That's so freaking cute. Oh my god. That's so freaking cute. I love that we were like, did he just leave his child here with us? No. You silly. Oh my goodness. How's Tomodachi been doing? We haven't played Tomodachi since we booted it up after playing the Spanish visual novel, which I need to actually like buy. And yeah, they've got to be doing some crazy stuff. I mean, I'd be scared if Alford is like prepared to propose to Hebe now or something crazy like that. Which probably has happened, and then I'm gonna just cry over the fact that my big brother is dating a goth femboy twink. Well, a goth e-boy, basically. And that the e-boy is not dating his canonical demon husband. Come on. Oh. Well, that is the end of the demo, and that is gonna have to be... Yeah, that's gonna have to be all the time we have for tonight. As much as I would love to continue, I can't go super late tonight, so anything that we brought up, anything else we play, I wouldn't be able to get into because we only have 30 minutes. So, I know, I'm so freaking excited. I need to know more. I need to know more. Yeah. Egward! We have to leave our son. We will get more of our son later. Yeah, I'm so happy that there's a demo of this game out. Yeah. Hey, Phantom! I'm not holding you at gunpoint. If I was holding you at gunpoint, you'd know. Alright, well... That's all the time we have for tonight. So, let's pop over here. Alright, you all know the usual song and dance. If you're not already following me on social media, I'd appreciate it very much if you would. As well, if you're not already part of our Discord server, I would love to see you there. For YouTube people, link is in the description. And hey, if you're interested in playing this for yourself, you can find it here. Yes, we are eternally grateful for devs. All right. Well, thank you everybody so much for stopping by. It really truly means a lot to me. Oh God.
Whether you're watching live, VOD, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, however you consume your Prince content, thank you so very much for doing so. And, yeah. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful meowing, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. And, well, until I see you again, bye-bye!